Sat Nam. My name is Lana Labante, and my spiritual name is Sundri Kirinkar. Welcome to another day of Kundalini Yoga. Just imagine, and if you are able to, get outside in nature, because today we are going to do a breath exercise. So let's start out by making sure that we're properly aligned. You may be sitting in a chair, you may be sitting on a floor with a mat, with a bolster, making sure that you're nice and comfortable. I'm up on my couch. I'm sitting in easy seated position. My hands are going to be... Alright, so I'm just shaking out my back. Maybe you need to move your back a little bit. You want to align your spine so that each vertebrae is neatly stacked one over the other. Bringing the shoulders up, let the shoulder blades glide down the back, open up that heart space. This is what this is all about. We all want to be connected. We all want to feel loved. We want to feel the embrace of one another, whether it's visually, mentally, or physically. We came to live this human existence to be completely engaged with all of our senses. And when we're rounding our shoulders and protecting our heart, we're missing out on the richness of being fully open to giving and receiving. So this is what the heart space is all about. Let's open ourselves up even more. Let's open up the lungs so that we can take in more life force, more prana to support us in everything that we do. So the shoulders come up and back, the shoulder blades come together so the wings open our heart. The ears are over the shoulders are over the hips. The hands coming into heart space. Start briskly rubbing them. As you're rubbing your hands, you're creating this friction, creating energy. We are all energy. And the hands are an extension of the heart and lungs, and that everything we touch is our own energy extended from our heart and our lungs. So bringing the thumbs in at that little notch in between the breasts and the chest. Inhale to synchronize the breath. Exhale, release. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And now inhale to begin the Adi mantra. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhale. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Om Namo Gurudev Namo. One more time. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhale, suspend the breath, pull in and up on the root lock, the rectum, the sex organs, and navel point. Press the tongue to the roof of the mouth. Draw that energy up the spine. Inhale a little bit more if you need to. Exhale the hands down on the knees. Closing the eyes down. Just go with him. All right. So you can do Sufi grinds anywhere, and that's the beauty, is you don't have to be on your mat. You don't have to be in a yoga class to move your body and just open up areas, okay? Bringing the hands on the knees, we're going to pull the heart forward, and then we're going to come around the sides. And as we come around the sides, we're rounding the back. So inhale comes forward, exhale rounds the back like you're coming over the sits bones. And then as you come over to the side, you open up the sides of the ribs. You're making space between each of the ribs and the rib cage. You're stretching out the fascia. Try to keep the head level over the hips. You're going to get more articulation between each of the vertebrae and in the ribs. The more you can round and create that space. So pulling the heart between the arms, and then as you come around the back, you're opening up the back body, really articulating and feeling every little juicy morsel of that prana entering your body. Use the power of the breath. The breath is there to support you, to make space in areas that we have created tension and holdings of energy. If there's anything this life has taught me, is the importance of our breath. And then come to center, and then go the opposite direction. And notice the difference. One side is never the same as the other. We're trying to seek balance. But we can't know where we are imbalanced until we go in and start feeling into whatever is there. Use the arms to pull the heart bringing that heart space up, and then to go back. Inhale forward, pull forward, exhale, rounding the back, really opening up, moving that energy along the spine. Just a few more seconds here. Inhale up to center. Heart lifted, reaching up through the crown of the head. Pull the root log, press the tongue to the roof of the mouth. Exhale, release. Now, keeping the hands on the knees, we're going to inhale, pulling the heart forward. Exhale, rounding the upper back. So you feel it more in the thoracic. Inhale, set. Exhale, nam. Try to make it powerful. The more powerful your breath, the more powerful and deep the healing. So, inhale up to center. Pull the root log. Press the tongue to the roof of the mouth, really drawing that energy up the spine. Exhale, release. Short, powerful movements. Really move that energy, and it can be felt. It's energetically palpable. I don't know if any of you notice this, and I'd love to hear your feedback, but sometimes just these simple movements as you're sitting here, you're moving the spine, you're deeply breathing, And then it's all of a sudden you feel the tingles. You feel the waves of energy moving and surging in your body. Areas and spaces feel more enlivened than you've ever felt before. All right, bring your hands on your shoulders. Inhale, twist to the left. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, left. Exhale, right. Inhale, Sat. Exhale, Nam. Inhale to center. Pull the root lock again. Press the tongue to the roof of the mouth. Draw that energy up the spine. Inhale a little bit more if you need to. Exhale, keeping the arms here. We're going to inhale. We're going to reach up with the right elbow over to the left, and then we'll come back to center as we exhale over to the left. Left elbow up, right elbow down. Inhale up, over to the left, and then exhale. So like a teeter-totter, you move from one side to the other, really stretching the side body. Really feel the opening in the side body, opening up the sides of the ribs, into the back. You may feel it all the way down into your hips. Mostly focus on reaching upward and not so much to touch down. Reaching up with that upper elbow up to the sky. Get in between those shoulder blades. Make this your last round. And then come to center, inhaling, squeezing the root lock once again. Press the tongue to the roof of the mouth. Inhale a little bit more. Exhale the arms down on your knees. Rotating your head like you're saying no. Inhaling left, exhaling right. Inhale left, exhale right. Inhale Sat, exhale Nam. Inhale to center, drop the head down. Now start to make big circles with the top of your head as you come around. Deep, long breathing, reaching through the crown of the head. We're not crunching the neck. If you have cervical spine issues, be mindful, be gentle. Learn to discern what is pain and what is pushing the edge and challenging your body. Now come to the other side, rotating in the opposite direction. Reaching up through the crown of the head. You're elongating the sides of the neck, stretching, making space in between each of the vertebrae. Really getting into all those little creaks and crinkles. Make this your last round. And then come to center, inhaling. Exhaling. Just sit here for a moment and notice the energy as it circulates up the spine throughout your body. Notice what sensations are arising and moving. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. All right. Now, the cool thing about breathwork is you can do breathwork anywhere. This particular Kriya, Boojung Kriya, it is to develop a meditative mind so that you can have the capacity to show up to whatever life challenges are presenting themselves to you. So anything that is happening, you can shift those gears and you can go into neutral and be in a space of, okay, I can observe, I can evaluate, what is my next right move? I can respond in my centeredness, my groundedness, and my knowing. So with this breath exercise, we're going to develop that mental capacity and stability to be present in the midst of whatever chaos or crisis is presenting itself to us. All right, we have some mudras and some mouth positions. A mouth mudra, or we could call it a tongue mudra. The right hand is going to come up in Gyan Mudra. The side of your arm is going to rest along the side of your body, your torso. The left hand is going to create this cup, and it's going to come at the level of your navel center, right below the belly button. This hand on the right is going to face forward. It's at shoulder level. Your tongue is going to stick out, and you're going to lock it down with your upper teeth. You're going to deeply breathe in and out. And it doesn't specify the eyes, so we'll inhale, creating a special air that is meant to take care of things. Your eyes will just be closed. You want to focus at the third eye? That's a great place to start. Or you can have them looking straight through the eyelids. You're breathing deeply and powerfully. We're going to do this for a bit, but just make yourself comfortable. At the very end, we will inhale and hold the position. We'll hold the breath for 5 to 10 seconds, and then we're going to powerfully cannon exhale. Like that's a cannon breath, okay? So that when I signal you at the very end, we're going to do that 3 times. So we'll inhale through the tongue and we'll hold it, and then we'll cannon breath out. So coming into position, you're going to lock down the tongue with the upper teeth. You're inhaling and exhaling through the mouth, sucking the air around the sides of the tongue. So come into position, left hand cupped down at the navel center, right hand in Gyan Mudra at shoulder level, resting against the torso. Stick your tongue out and start to breathe powerfully. You may notice your tongue salivating. It's okay. Adjust as necessary. Continue. We're stimulating the vagus nerve. Stick that tongue out as far as you can. This supports the parasympathetic nervous system. Keep going. Keep it strong. Inhale the breath. Suspend the breath. Pull the root lock in and up at the anus, the sex organs, the navel points. Squeeze the energy up the spine. Keep the tongue pulled out or pushed out. Exhale, cannon breath. Inhale. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Cannon breath out. Inhale through the tongue. Squeeze the energy. Pull the root lock. This is your last one. Make it count. Squeeze that energy up the spine. Tongue is out. Cannon breath out the mouth. Inhale. Exhale the hands in Gyan Mudra on your knees. Just go within and notice what you're feeling. Breathe naturally. Eyes are closed. Focus at the third eye point. Really witness your breath. Observe it. As you inhale long and deep into the pelvic floor and the belly rises, the chest lifts. Exhaling, the chest lowers, the belly pulls in at the navel point. Meditate on the breath. open your eyes. Come back. Beautiful, beautiful way to energize your mind, your body, your soul, to bring it all back into balance with clarity, awareness, and really tap into the senses, because that will awaken and heighten each and every one of your senses as you move through today. And having done this breath, notice how much more vibrant everything you see is, how more acute you hear things, how you sense things, how you feel, how things taste and how they smell. Tap in to the gift of your senses and notice how much more you are in tune and aware of your environment and all that's going on around you, as well as what's going on within you. Be present and take time to be present with the gift of your breath, the life force that sustains you, maintains you. You can harness that, and it will give you all the gifts and the miracles that you have been searching for. So I'm very grateful you came to practice this particular breath series with me. You can always come back to these videos. That's the beauty of technology and social media. I hope you have an amazing day. Let's bring our hands to heart center. Close out with a long time sunshine. Inhale to begin. May the long time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on, guide your way on, guide your way on. Inhale for one long Satnam. Satnam. Thank you, thank you, thank you. May you recognize the gift in your presence and tap in to the essence of your breath. That is the sweet nectar that drives you through this life. So much love, so much love.